Hey everybody, thanks for watching. This video is going to be about how to steep specialty grains. Now I've got everything I need in front of me here. It's the start of a brew day. So I've got my specialty grains, obviously, a pair of scissors to open it with, a muslin bag to put the specialty grains into. This is my brew pot, and then I've got a gallon of water. So first thing you're going to do, of course, is open the bag of specialty grains. Next, I'm going to get my muslin bag ready to go here. I'm going to set this here. Go ahead and put your hand into the muslin bag and stretch it. I'm going to do this over the brew pot because there will be some powdered grains that's going to spill out of here, and I want to be sure to catch that in my beer. So I'm just going to so I'm going to stretch the bag open. I'm going to go ahead and put the bag inside and then dump all the grains in. And you can see them all fall to the bottom there. Okay, now I don't want to tie this tightly down at the bottom because that's going to keep water from getting in here and extracting the sugars that I want. So I'm not going to tie it tightly here. I'm going to tie it a knot up here at the top, and that's going to give water plenty of room to get into those grains. So tie it at the top. You can see here. The grains are down here, the knot's way up here. So I'm just going to drop that into the pot. Now I've got my water. I'm going to want to steep these grains at the beginning of the brew. I'm going to want to steep them in 2 quarts of water. So this is a gallon, I'm going to add 2 quarts. So a little bit more. So here's a look inside the pot. You can see the water's already picking up some of the color from the grains. Now I'm going to add my floating thermometer, and I'm going to move this pot to my stove, and I'm going to turn the heat on and steep these grains, raise the temperature up to between 140 and 160 degrees, and I'm going to steep these grains at that temperature for half an hour. There goes the thermometer. Now I'm going to move the pot. Now the pot is on the stove and the heat is on. As you can see, it's only at about 70 degrees right now. So again, I'm going to bring this up between 140 and 160 degrees. All right, as you can see, the temperature is just creeping up to 140 degrees. When it gets to 140, I'm going to go ahead and turn my heat down, not completely off, but down, and I'm going to go ahead and set a timer for 30 minutes. Now the temperature got to 160 degrees for me, so I went ahead and turned the heat off. The reason we don't want to get the temperature too high is because high temperatures extract tannins from grains, and that can add unwanted off flavors to your beer. Well, the timer's beeping, so that means I'm done steeping. Hey, what do you know, that rhymes. Now I'm just going to go ahead and turn the timer off, because that's annoying. Then I'm going to remove the thermometer. Then I'm going to reach in and grab the bag and lift it up. And I'm going to let it drain. Now, I'm not going to squeeze the bag because that can extract harsh tannic flavors from the grains also. So I'm just going to let it drain here, maybe for a minute or so, and then I'll be back. Okay, so now we're down to just a few drips here. That's going to do it for these grains. I can just throw them away. If you're a baker, you might want to reuse the grains in bread. Spent grains are awesome in bread. Spent grains are also awesome for composting. But as far as the beer goes, its work is finished here. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. I'm going to put it over in my sink. And as we look down, we can see all the color we got from those grains. And now it's time to add some more water and then add my malt extract and start the boil. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments section down below.